Beginning by taking deep breaths into your center of gravity, letting the mind relax, thoughts being observed rather than followed, and just coming home into the present moment, coming home into the sunrise energy that reflects deep within. Noticing your breath as you move throughout the movements, moving with ease and flow. Beginning with knocking on the door of life. This activates key acupressure points in the lower back. The door of life is connected to our original chi, which is our original life force energy. It's where we all began. Where we all grew from. So by knocking on this door of energy, we awaken the original chi again, flow of vitality and connection to nature, as we always were, can flow in, deeply rooting in your nature connection. And then adjusting, just tapping beneath the shoulder joint, the lung points, freeing up the lungs. Noticing, how does your breath feel? Sensing the diaphragm and taking deep breaths in through the nose. If you want to release energy, breathe out through the mouth. If you want to store energy, like calm energy, breathe out through the nose. We can release energy or generate it, releasing tension. It's releasing from the neck the whole way down here. And grounding into your stance. Noticing how nature moves in spirals, and when we move in spirals, we create harmony and flow. We reflect nature. Qigong mirrors the movements, flows, the rhythms of nature. Shaking out now. This is a very tangible way to let go. Letting go of any tension in the joints, in the muscles, the ligaments, even in the mind, the energetic nervous system, any trapped feelings from the past, we can release through shaking it out. This is what animals do in nature. If they have fear or have an injury, they literally shake it out. So we can learn from nature all the time. Knee circles, looking after our joints, spiraling with ease into the knees. Noticing the echo of the movement into the ankles and the hips. Everything is connected. Moving into hip circles, just pay attention to your lower back and your sacrum. Connect with the tailbone and the sacrum, the sacred bone. This is our deep connection to the earth. So by relaxing the back and letting it rest, we actually connect deep to gravity. Similarly, moving in a spiral with the spine Hands are together at the heart, and we just flow around, making a circle with the heart, releasing any tension from the vertebrae. Breathing in now, clenching the fists, inviting any tension to arise and release out. Again, a very tangible way of letting go. Exhaling as we release. Inhaling as we bring the shoulders up towards the ears. A variation is going on the tippy toes as well. This activates kidney channel, releasing any fear from the kidneys and adrenals. Instead of holding trauma or tension, we can invite a gentle release of this, learning from experiences, moving forward with wisdom and presence. Again, spiraling into spine release, noticing from the base, spiral to the middle of the back, and then to the top of the head, connecting with the lower, middle and upper centers. The energy centers, similar to the chakras in yoga, Qigong, they're called dantians. Same thing with aligning with your gravitational force. Your nervous system is energetic and bioelectric. This is what the physical body is stabilized by. So we're going to work deeply with the spine, very gently. It's all about creating inner safety and calm. Breathing into the spinal cord now. Breathing out, bringing the hands in towards one another. Arching back very gently and then curling under. Breathing in and breathing out. This releases any hidden tension in the spine as we pay gentle attention to each vertebrae, noticing is there any tension and breathing into flexibility. This strengthens the ligaments that stabilize the spine. Qigong is a gentle workout, so you'll become very strong structurally with ease rather than force. Now rotating one side and then back to center, then turning to the other side and back to center. This releases the shoulder and the lung as well. Breathing into the side of the body. Shaking out. And we'll flow into flying. This is very nourishing for the heart energy and the lungs. Connecting with the sunrise energy, the light of the heart. Letting go of any shadows and breathing into the luminosity of the heart. Just by being, it shines. Qigong is an ancient practice, a self-healing practice, over 5,000 years old. Ancient people go to the mountains and observe nature. Similarly in Ireland, The ancient people watched nature and noticed how we are a mirror of nature. There's no separation. We're designed to live in harmony. Inhaling with the hands coming up and exhaling, relaxing down. Freeing up the heart space. Creating more internal space. Now flowing into cloud hands. Gliding side to side, one arm comes up, the other arm floats beneath. This is a heart strengthening exercise. The upper arm is like a shield for the heart, the lower arm sweeping away any tension. This balances the water element with the fire element. The upper hand like the clouds, floating by in the sky. The lower hand like the shadow of the clouds, reflecting the sky's patterning. It can also be seen as the conscious mind above and the subconscious mind connected below. Everything in connection with one another. By moving with ease, we create connectivity within. The fascia, which surrounds everything in the body, is all connected. So when we move with ease, it's like a ripple effect of harmony and well-being around the body. It's effortless power. Breathing now with your connection to gravity. Sensing gravity with your hands and with your spine, letting the spine come into natural alignment with gravity. And core breathing, hands on the navel, breathing into your core. The earth energy can be like a golden light coming up into the core. Cosmic energy is more like a violet light. So at our core, these energies connect and harmonize. With each movement, we can keep that in mind, the balance and the harmony. Now moving into the turtle shell, hands cross on the way up and then open to the side. This is a protective movement, protecting the heart energy. Visualizing a golden shield as you bring your hands up to the front. The resilience, wisdom, and longevity of the turtle shell. Reflecting into our golden shield. Breathing in as we bring the hands up and breathing out as we connect with gravity. Coming into a stance now, the golden shell, again connecting with this turtle shell energy. The hands are crossed at the wrists and we're breathing here in stillness, yet generating protective energy. Visualizing that golden shield around you. Shaking out and we'll spine release. Releasing the shoulders, elbows, wrists and hands, and just gliding into the knees, finding your own rhythm. Moving into the tiger. This generates capacity in our lungs, strength and capacity. It gently boosts the cardiovascular system. We become fit and strong with this movement. Our legs strengthen and the lungs tonify. Reaching up with the hands, strong fingertips at the top, and drawing any energy to let go of into the earth, and breathing in that golden light up through your feet, up to the fingertips. Inhaling up, exhaling down, letting go of any tension. Like compost into a garden, it nourishes the earth. We can let go of any energy we want to recycle and transform into vitality. The compost transforms the garden into colours and nourishment. Releasing out now. Shaking out hands and feet. And then moving into the swan. Extending the arms out to the front and then back to the center and around. Softening the knees as we bring the hands back. Breathing in as we open the arms. Breathing out as we relax back. Visualizing the swan opening their wings. We strengthen our tendons with this posture. Strengthening the shoulders, upper back. And coming home to the heart energy. If we feel drained or distressed by external circumstances or dynamics, this movement can bring us back into our heart center. It helps us gain clarity, understanding and compassion so we can stay rooted even in challenging times. Staying deeply connected to the earth. Releasing the spine, just shaking out any tension. And we'll move into balance, focusing on your center of gravity. This movement subtly builds strength, so just observe the leg you're standing on, and it is strengthening all the time. Swapping sides, same thing, strengthening and balancing. And now moving into a dynamic balance. The tippy toe is on the ground, one knee is bent, and the other leg is straight and grounding into the ground. So the purpose of this is to gently create dynamic balance, as well as activate the kidney channel. The bubbling springs is kidney 1 under the foot, So we connect to this point as we create balance. Inhaling, the arms coming up. Exhaling, the arms relaxing. Same thing on the other side. The knee bends, we tip the toe on the earth, connecting with the kidney channel and flowing into the arms. The crane is the wise sage, roaming the seashores, moving mindfully, teaching us steadiness and observation. Continuing to come home to your breath, letting the mind focus and strengthen with the breath. Letting go of busy thinking for the moment and coming into your inner calm. And now we'll move into crane walk, so the knee comes up with this movement. A very dynamic balancing movement. The foot can also hover off the ground. Go at your own pace, hold on to something if you need to. Main thing is focusing on your center, creating balance. Nature governs every part of us, and as we come into alignment with the forces and elements and flows of nature, we come into our deepest levels of harmony, our inner peace. Breathing in and breathing out as we bring the knee up and down. Connecting with nature gives us deep clarity and knowing. Clarity in the mind, knowing in the heart, and trusting our gut, trusting our instinct. We connect back to ancient times. That can become very present when we tap into these movements, stepping into time, eternity, space and time in the timeline. Breathing now into shoulder opening, inhaling up. The fingertips can be close together, reaching up and back, releasing the shoulders and tension in the back. And then opening the hands, stretching into the fingertips. Our joints mirror one another, so the shoulders mirror the hips, elbows, knees, wrists, ankles, hands, feet. So when we work with one joint, it has a ripple effect on another part of the body. Everything is connected to everything. That's why mindful movements can help us gain deep levels of health and well-being on many levels. Neck stretch, just extending the arms gently, and the ear comes to the shoulder. Stretching the neural tissue, the nervous system within, flow of the muscles. And then breathing into the wheel. The arms come down, up and around. Inhaling up, exhaling down. This is a deeply balancing exercise as well, just like how fire and water are connected deeply. Fire rises and the water flows down. So with this movement we create inner harmony. Fire element is associated to the heart and the sun. Water element is associated with the kidneys and the lake energy. We can create harmony by going out into nature. It provides all the elements for us when we walk into a beautiful landscape. The sun, the earth, the water, wherever you would like to go, you can find the elements of nature. Now the waterfall, just folding forward, holding around the ankles or anywhere comfortable around the knees, shins, ankles. The thumb is on the inside of the ankles and the fingertips are on the outside. I'm going to focus on the water element here. And again, the balance with the fire element. Holding the arms up strong and then folding forward so the thumbs are on the kidney channel. And the fingertips are on the bladder channel. The water element connected to the organs. Every organ has a pathway around the body, just like the heartbeat flows around the arteries and veins. All the organs have their own flows and rhythms. Just letting the spine release, especially on the exhale with this movement. Visualizing lovely clear water pouring over the spine. Cooling, cleansing and restoring cells. And then reaching up, more of a fiery posture, extending up into the cosmos with our energy, connecting with starlight and the sun. Holding now this posture as we reach up, the alignment hold. And then releasing out, shaking out the feet and the hands. We'll come into the lotus. Extending the arms up and then forward and around and then in towards the heart. So extending the arms up to the side, down the center, diamond shape in the fingertips. Up towards the heart and around forward, rolling in towards the heart again to the lotus. Extending up, down towards the earth, up towards the heart, around in front and inwards, fingertips pointing towards the heart. Extending up and down, up to the heart, around to the front and then towards the heart. Breathing naturally as comfortable for you. Main thing is to create a flow of ease in the movement, connecting with the heart fire. Connecting with our compassion and connection to others, as well as our self-compassion and self-care. Letting the energy of the flowers bloom within. The essences are in resonance with our essences of our organs, the spiritual frequency of our organs. So just holding this posture, the blooming lotus, or whatever flower that comes to mind, focusing on your heart, focusing on the golden light of the sun, and its connection with all the flowers. Breathing in and out with this golden light within. Letting the sunlight support your heart light. Letting your heart shine just by being. Feeling a deep sense of belonging to your own space. And a deep sense of connection to humanity. And now we'll breathe with the compassion energy. It's the compassion flow from the heart. The thumbs connect and the index fingers connect, and we hold that out as a symbol and posture of compassion, letting our light shine into the world with connection and knowing of ourselves and gratitude and respect for others, sharing the energy of peace. Breathing then into the tree. Very grounding movement to finish the sequence. Inhaling the arms up, exhaling down. Breathing into your own harmony and bringing that with you day to day. The practice of mindfulness. And coming into compassionate heart breathing, the hands are in prayer in front of the heart. Again, nourishing that feeling of being grounded, calm, and in harmony with nature.